Hey guys, Model Man Frank here. Little update on the GB. If you saw the last video, you saw me nose it over and crash. I got this wheel pant fixed. It's over there on my desk, getting them put back together. It's not fiberglass. Even though it looks like it's fiberglass right there, that's the only parts that's fiberglass. And that piece right there. But the rest of it is just really hard plastic. So I taped it together. I'm missing components from it cracking. The fuselage is pretty much well stowed together. I have those weights there, piece of wood there, but this will go back on. And then when the plane nosed over, it looks like it bent this shaft, and this was the old shaft, and I put a new one on here, so hopefully it should work. I'm going to use a 3-bladed prop. Why not? It's a very pretty 3-bladed prop, but we'll see how it goes. My friend Doug, he added some mix to the tail. Thanks a lot, Doug. So every time I make a turn, it doesn't kind of want to skid in the air. It'll actually do this and then fly. I'm going to actually have a little bit of rudder, so it'll actually help me turn. I'm going to put this on here, and I'm going to put the cowling back on. I'm going to put the battery in, and we're going to check the weights, see how it goes. So let's see how this goes. Let's let me go ahead and take this out of the way. Just use this. I do see a lot of movement here. I don't like that too much. Probably gonna have to glue this on a little bit better. Anybody's wondering what size prop this is a 10.6 prop. I don't know where I got this prop from. I think I got it a while ago. I'm not too sure. But if you see here, this moves a little bit. I'll bring in the camera so y'all can see. This here is moving, which I don't like too much. Charging the battery up for tomorrow's flight. Charge that up. Okay, well that's a little bit better now. So let's put this back on. So I'm checking the weights. And on this plane, I like to do everything upside down. It's got a lot of nose weight here in the nose. Well balanced. I mean, I shouldn't have any issues. And I'm using, it's right on the spar itself. So if you kind of see where I am, I'm just past the spar. I think we're pretty good. And I can go ahead and button her up. I think what happened was I didn't have a heavy enough battery. Right now I'm using the 1800 battery that I have. I have a 3S 1800. So I'm going to use that for flying this aircraft. May not be enough power, but I think it'll be enough. So if you see here, got a lot of weights in the nose here. Now this is fiberglass. but the wheel pants are not. So this is fiberglass. If I crack this up, it's going to be a little hard to fix it, but the only reason I cracked this up is because the plane actually goes nose in. So let's go ahead and button her up, get her, and take her flying tomorrow. What do y'all think? I need the other screw. I don't know where I have it. It's funny, I can actually see the hole where this thing goes in. I'm looking at it through the cowling. Y'all are seeing me put the screw in here, and I can actually see the screw going into the wood. Now, funny enough, when I did the flight, I only had one screw in this cowling, so it didn't do very. It did fine. So I know I got to clean my desk up. This weekend I will be doing it. So wheel pant back on. That's not good. What I'll do is I'll just glue it in. A little super glue solves it all, right? Oops. So one thing I need to do is actually fix this hatch. So I have two magnets here, but if you look on this side, the magnets have disappeared. The wood is just so brittle in the front here that it just literally is falling apart. So one. Let's see if we can find another magnet around here. I know I have some more magnets. These are actually from my pit special. That would work. Put it like right there. Let's see if we can super glue this in here. Like you always say, super glue always solves a whole lot of problems. Just got to make sure you don't glue your fingers to the plane, and there's a whole other bunch of problems you have later. Ah, that looks great. What does that look like? That looks awesome. Looks nice and flush. My telemetry wire is sticking out, but it's not a big deal because I want it to stick out so it'll give me information. Proper information that I need. First of all, let's put the prop back on the hub first. There we go. That's on. Now, put this back on. Let's get the cap, this piece off. Make sure that's on good. Bolt back on. There. What I like to do is I like to use a screwdriver. When you do this and you prop something in here to hold it, you want to kind of cock it off so you don't end up tearing the motor up. because you're just using it to prop, just to give you a little leverage. Don't jam it in there. It's just you don't want to jam it in because there's those little copper pieces in there, and you may end up destroying one, and you'll end up destroying the battery. You'll end up destroying the motor. So don't ever jam yourself like this to give yourself leverage to put your prop on. Always cock it to the side, just enough so you can tighten your prop up. And we're done. This plane's ready for another flight, back up in the air. Hopefully tomorrow's a great day. So everybody, GB's back together. And I'll videotape another flight for tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, by the way, if you're a first-time subscriber, please subscribe. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Helps out with the algorithm. Helps me out a lot. Shows me that you like the video and you maybe learned something. With that said, Model Man Frank out. Have a great day, guys.